M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Just a quick one here on we've got the GD-88 on the right, and on the left we've got the Anytone 878. I know that a lot of people have got expectations from the GD-88 that it's going to be the same as the 878. It isn't the same. It is a DMR radio and it's a dual band VHF radio. It has GPS and APRS, but the Anytone 878 has APRS receive and is a single receive radio. The GD-88 is a dual receive, so you can hear two bands at the same time. It's going to be a lot harder for you to get a code plug for your GD-88 that works in the same way that the 878 does. So a lot of people, when they're getting the 878 and the GD-88, when they're getting this radio, they are comparing it to the 878 and they're disappointed because the battery doesn't last as long. It functions in a different way. It's harder to navigate the menus. You have this grid sort of structure for the menus. So if you're used to using an 868 or an 878, you're going to be completely disappointed by your GD-88. But the GD-88, it is a good radio, but it does have some bugs. There's certain things you can't do on it that you can do on the 878 quite easily. The reason I got my GD-88, because it's a dual receive radio and it will receive digital on both. I can listen to HubNet on the A band, my All-Star analog node. On the B band, I can listen to Talk Group 91 at the same time. It's like having two radios. They both sound great if you listen here.
93, Papa Whiskey Juliet, this is Echo.
That's it. And same station on the other radio.
Thank you, Peter. Bye for now. I'll be clear and funny.
They both sound great, and if we listen to HubNet as well. So we've got HubNet here on the B band of the GD-88. We'll get a quick hello. M0FXB. Let's see if anyone comes back to me. M0FXB for an audio check. Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo. I've turned the GD-88 down. This is an analog signal now.
G76R. Yep. M0FXB, your audio is fine.
That's the 878.
Yep. Radio 5.
That's brilliant. Let's go back to him on the GD-88. So we'll turn that right down, turn this one up. M0FXB. Oh, thanks very much. I'm testing two radios. One is the GD-88 and the other one is the Anytone 878. How am I sounding now? I'm on the GD-88. I'm analog going via a G7 RPG node.
G76R returning. Yeah, it still sounds clear. The first radio sounded a little bit sort of echoey. That one sounds more sort of like a thicker sort of sound, you know, like more like you're in the room with me rather than in another room, if you know what I mean. But they're both very clear, yeah.
Do you hear that? So he's actually said that the GD-88 sounded better. Right, we're back on the Anytone 878. Oh, thanks very much for that. Yeah, I'm on the Anytone 878 now. I'm about a foot away from the mic. And it's the sort of, you know, we all know the 878, 868. The GD-88 is a new model radio made by Radioddity, and it has dual receive, DMR, digital and analog. So it's quite an interesting radio. Back to you from Andreas Western Supermare. The other thing about the volume, it's very hard to get the volume to 0 or very low on the GD-88.
G76R returning, yeah. Well, the band sound very good. So,
and you control the volume.
If that doesn't sell it, then I don't know what will.
There you are.
Right, I'm actually driving at the moment, so I'll really need.
And also, you are stuck on dual receive.
Leave it with you.
On the GD-88, you have to receive both. Let's go back to. Let's just go back. So we are on an analog FM, as I said. M0FXB. Yeah, well, thanks for the comeback there, and yeah, I understand you're driving. Thanks very much. I'll stand by. Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo. So that was good. And what you've got to realise is that if you want to turn the volume down on the dual radio,
0FXB, G6ZDP.
you have to turn it down here and then go control up and turn it down with the same knob there. And it's a bit fiddly and it's hard to get it on 0 volume. M0FXB returning. So these are little quirks. Well, the Anytone,
Yeah, Andreas, it's Kev or Kevin, whichever.
the Anytone, you can get the volume to virtually zero.
Just into your audio, the radio you're transmitting on now has a slight buzz on it. You can actually hear it, but your voice is clear, but the second radio, which you're talking on now, got a slight buzz with it. Back to you.
Yeah, it's interesting. I do have my mobile phone very close to it. I'm on the GD-88 now, and then what I'll do, before you come back to me, I'll transmit and over on the Anytone 878 UV+. So we just switch to the 878. Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo M0 FXB 12345.
Idea, but if you give me a blank carrier from the radio you're talking on now, and then I'll come back to you on that one, and then give me a blank carrier on the next one.
That's interesting, a blank carrier. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. Here's a blank carrier now. And then I'll go to... Anyway, so 7-3, catch you on air, all the best.